Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the Martial Arts History Museum. Give me just a moment while I set things up over here. Sorry, just accidentally hit that live button and it went live. There we go. Okay, got to hit the other live button. And I apologize. I usually have this all set up, but we had a bunch of people here, so I wasn't able to get everything set up by 2 o'clock. Here we go. Live. Okay. Excellent. Okay, there we go. Okay, greetings everybody, and welcome to the Martial Arts History Museum. I apologize for being very late today. It's 3:47. I was supposed to be broadcast at 2 o'clock, but there were people here, so I wasn't able to broadcast when they're here. So I do my best to broadcast it at a time where not that many people come, which is 2 o'clock on Wednesday. But lo and behold, I was happily surprised. But anyway, welcome to the museum. My name is Michael Matsuda. I'm president and founder of the Martial Arts History Museum. And here we are, a great Wednesday. It has not rained in Southern California. As you know, it never rains in Southern California, but it does. And the rain is coming, hopefully very quickly. I don't like the rain, but what can I say? So anyway, what's new? What's going on? History Museum. Well, we have a huge weekend this weekend. Hey, Christine, thank you for watching. We have a huge weekend, and we're going to be honoring Christine Bannon Rodriguez. She's one of the top competitors back in the 1990s, and she's going to be here. She's also the double for Hilary Swank. Now, before I talk about that, I'm going to show people this is a very nice shirt that we got in. Jerome Maida got it for us. And what he got it for is to be auctioned off. And I'm going to open it up a little bit so you can see it. I don't want to mess it up, but I'll do my best. Okay, here it is. This is a very nice shirt of Christine Bannon Rodriguez. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So that's her in the front and the back. So we're going to be auctioning this off. People are going to buy it, well, raffle it off, shall we say. And people can buy their tickets up front here at the museum when they come in the door. And we can go ahead and raffle that off. We may even put it online before we even have the day, and maybe someone will buy it there. Who knows? But anyway, hey, Lady Lalaine Reed is watching. My dear friend, Lady, how are you? And David, wonderful people. David's helping me learn the guitar. I'm very bad at it. I'm really bad at it. He is so good on the guitar. Oh my God. He's like Slash, you know, Slash from, what's that group? Not the Beatles, the other group, Guns N' Roses. There you go. And he is just like Slash. He's so good at the guitar, and I am so bad at the guitar. I'm horrible. But he's going to make me better. He really is. He speaks in Chinese to me. What I mean is he does all these chords, and I can't understand any of them. But I'm doing my best. 40 minutes a day. I've dedicated 40 minutes a day to learning how to do the guitar. And I think I'm progressing a little bit. So we'll see. So anyway, we'll move on from there. Okay, so this weekend, Friday night at 4 o'clock. Is it 4 o'clock? I believe it is. Let me check. Hold on. Let's see. I got it right here. Too many things to remember, everybody. Sorry about that. Okay, this Friday, 4 o'clock, we are going to show the movie Extreme Fighter. And it's going to be shown here. Christine and myself was in the movie. There's going to be a Q&A afterwards at 4 o'clock on Friday. Okay, the regular cost, $12, the same cost to get in the museum, or a membership gets you in the museum for free. So there you go. Robert Redfeather, thank you for watching. And then, someone says, Christine says, hello from Brazil, the hometown of Brazil. Thank you so much for watching from that far away. So anyway, on Saturday, we're going to have her honor day, 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock. We're going to be inducting Christine in the Martial Arts History Museum's Hall of Fame, give her award there. And hopefully she'll have her uniform to donate to the museum. That'll be very special. So that's going to be on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we're going to have a screening at 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock of the movie Karate Kid, the next generation one, the new Karate Kid. What's it called? Somebody help me. It's called, I don't even know what the name of that one is called. Karate Kid, The Next Karate Kid. Okay, that's the name. The Next Karate Kid. And that's going to be shown at 1 o'clock on Sunday. So anyway, a lot of great events coming up. After that, we have a movie screening in another week or two, and they're supposed to send me the details, and they haven't sent it to me. So, Salamara, thank you for watching. So anyway, I'll wait to hear on them and see what's going on. We're supposed to have a screening coming up, and they're supposed to send me this stuff. Yeah, it's a screening like in 2 weeks. Guys, come on. So anyway, don't forget our Christmas party is coming up on the December 6th across the street, and that'll be pretty good. Everybody will have a good time there. So we'll do that. So it's going to be a great time. Sorry, it's a little blurry on the screen. I don't know why. Who knows? Maybe I got to clean this thing. Sorry about that. I cleaned it. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. No, it didn't help. So anyway, there it goes. Okay, there it goes. See, it did help. Okay, very good. Okay, so what else is going on at the museum? That's really about it. As we prepare for this time, as Christmas and Thanksgiving is very slow. So we ask you guys to come on board, become a member, help us out, get us through this hump, to get it over to January. We can restart everything again. But, we kind of close toward that time period. We are going to be closed on Thursday and Friday of Thanksgiving week. Thursday and Friday. We'll probably be open on Saturday and Sunday for that weekend. Probably the Wednesday before too. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear. I'll let you know if we're going to still be here or not. So anyway, what else is coming up? I'm very thrilled to be almost finished with the Women's Warrior section. I should be finished it by tomorrow, and hopefully I'll send it off to the printer, and that way we'll have that area up and running and people can see that. The Armenian section, is done, with the exception of the TV that's going in. That'll be a while, but everything else in the room is all done. So we're very happy to have the Armenian section all ready to go for people to come and visit. So that'll be pretty good. So what else is coming up? We are starting to plan the honor days. Honor days is a big thing for us. Hey, Tom, thank you for watching. It's a big thing for us. So we're hoping people, again, I mentioned this last time, if you had an honor day in the past, we're going to honor you again. And I said, they're going to say, again, I already had it. Well, many people weren't able to attend back then, and now we have a bigger place and we can do a lot more stuff. So please, if we ask you to do an honor day, please let's say, okay, let's do it again. We'll do an honor day. So I hope you will agree to that. I appreciate that. We are getting one of our issues online. Lady Lelaine Reed is on the cover of one of our issues of Museum Magazine, and that should be up and running today. I'm going to verify it. I'm going to take a look on Amazon. It should be a printable magazine that you guys can purchase, and we made it a little bit wider, a little bit more issues in there, a little more articles in there, made it a little bit thicker. So I'm going to be going to that site. I haven't checked on it since this is my first day back. And I'm going to order my first copy today. So yay, hopefully I get it very soon. And show Lady Lelaine Reed how it looks in print magazine. I love print magazine. I've always loved print magazine. I always thought it was the best, even though today most people don't do print magazines. But I always thought having a print magazine is something you can hold on to. It's kind of nice, something you can put on your wall, something you can sign. I think that's really cool. So I'm still a lover of print magazine. So we're trying it out. We're going to try it out with our first cover with Lady Lelaine Reed on the cover, the one we did a while back, and we're sending it to the printer and see how it comes out on Amazon. If it comes out pretty good, we're going to go to the other issues and we're going to put them all online as a printable magazine as well. So if you want a copy of that, we're going to be doing that. We are going to add more pages to it than what you have online. So we want to make it a little extra special by adding more stuff online. So Robin Price's magazine, if Lady Lelaine's magazine cover comes out good, we're going to go back and redo Robin Price's issue, and we're going to add more filler to it and then make it about 30 or 40 pages. And that'll be a nice printable issue to have. And that, I think that'll be very special to have that. So I think it's very cool. Hey, Christine, she says she might buy it. She says, do you want to add Greco-Roman wrestling? We're going to add everything to the museum. Uh-oh, somebody's calling. Sorry, I'm just going to hang up on them. So I have no idea who it is. but let me just hang up real quick. So hopefully they'll get voicemail. I don't know. It's gonna pause on Instagram for a minute, so give it a moment. So anyway, so we'll see. We'll make it. You know, I personally, I as a former magazine publisher, I love printed magazines, and I've been very, very, very thankful to have been on 8 covers of magazines. Most of them are non-martial arts covers. Producer Magazine, Television Magazine, and a few other magazines. I'm very, very honored to be on there. And they were printable. So I have them printed. And now that I have a home, I'm putting them up on my home on the wall. And I think it looks pretty good. Hey, Scott, I think it looks pretty good. So I don't have all the issues. I don't. I should have kept them all, but I don't. So I found some of them on the internet. So I just made a small print of it, and I'm putting up there. So when I'm done, it'll look kind of nice. But it's nice to have, put it on the wall, a nice cover, a nice real magazine. It's kind of cool to have. So again, I love the magazines. I wish they were back. What can I say? What can I say? But anyway, we're going to try it out. We're going to try it out with Ladies First cover and see if it works. If people buy it, we'll keep doing, do more of it that way. So anyway, we'll go from there. Okay, what else? Dr. Kimmy, hey, how are you? Akusa Pao, hey, Akusa Pao's on there. Very good. As far as Dragon Fest is concerned, Akusa Pao has agreed to reprise her performance once again on Dragon Fest. That was fantastic. Fantastic. She was wonderful. So I'm very happy to have her back on Dragon Fest again. I don't know who we're going to have this time, but we'll see. We'll see who's going to come on Dragon Fest Cultural. I promise we will have a different food vendor. I was very displeased with the last food vendor. He had just fish tacos, and I had told him, you're going to have chicken and meat tacos. And he said, yeah, we're going to have all that. And then he shows up with only fish tacos, which isn't very good. So anyway, you know, what can I say? What can I say? So Christine says, I might contact some of the pioneers of wrestling and their children who passed away. Oh, there you go. There you go. So I appreciate that. Very nice. So Dr. Kimmy, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. So anyway, what else is coming up? You know, I'm very excited really about Akusa says, thank you, Michael. Akusa is the best. She is the best. And maybe I will be good enough by then to play one song with her on stage in my guitar. How's that, Akusa Pao? How's that? Maybe I'll play one song with her. I might be. I don't think I'll be good enough. But maybe Lady Lelaine Reed, who's also learning guitar, she'll join. It'll be a trio on us on stage. I think that'd be pretty good. What do you think? What do you think, lady? That'd be good? Oh, America Sabi Samas is watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. America Sabi Samas, star of iCarly, Let's Be Cops, and Star Wars, many, many more. So I think that'll be really good. So you don't want to hear me play solo, though. I play solo. That's how bad I am. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, so I hope you'll all start being prepared for Dragon Fest. I know it's a year away, but still, I hope you guys will help us out and get your tickets and get your booths early. And I think that I appreciate that very much. We are working with the city in regard to the rates this year. It's going to be very different. I'm hoping they don't quote us out of park. You know what I mean? They are some reason raising the rates really high this year at the convention center, and I'm hoping it is not a terrible raise the amount this year. If it's really high, we'll see what we're gonna do. I'm not sure what we're gonna do if it's really high. So it's high enough as it is of renting the place. It really is. It costs quite a bit, and I'm hoping we'll find out. We'll find out what they're going to do with us this year, because there's some discretion on how you say nonprofit rate. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll talk to them and see what's up. So Christine says, I'm excited for your autobiography next year. Well, thank you, Christine. I appreciate that very much. I am working on my autobiography. Every day I type a little bit on there, and we'll see. You know, we'll see. Oh, I'm sorry. I need some Coke Zero. Here we go. So anyway, we'll see. I'm working on it hard. I can say, as far as the writing is done, it's pretty much done. As far as the writing, pretty much done, but the design's going to take a while. Yeah, I have to find another design program to help me out. In case didn't you notice this behind me? Isn't this so cool? Whoops, got two things here. Isn't this so cool? This was designed for us about 2 years ago, a couple years ago, more than that, by Ed Parker Jr. And these are the original board members of the Martial Arts History Museum in the very, very beginning stages. People who are there for us. This is myself. I look the same, don't I? I haven't changed one bit. Not one bit. No, not at all. And then this is Raphael Cochet. And this is Fariborz Ajak. And this is Art Camacho. And these are the founding board members, the original board members that helped start the museum. So I'm very, very thankful to them. And I'm very thankful to Ed Parker Jr. for making that for us. It looks pretty nice. They did a really good job. I appreciate that very much. So anyway, we'll go from there. Let's see what else. I think that's really about it. I don't think of anything else. Anybody have any questions for me? Again, I apologize for coming on late. We had people here at the museum. We don't get too crowded during the holidays, but I'm hoping we'll get a few more people in, and I think that'll be pretty good. So anyway, anybody have any questions for me or on anything? We all good? I have us live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube now. So there you go. Yeah, the autobiography is coming along pretty good. Again, I don't know how much detail. My stuff is so boring. You know, you're gonna fall asleep. You can, hey, Skiwi, how you doing? Skiwi people is watching. My biography is really, it's boring, boring stuff. It'll be something to read if you need something to read and fall asleep. That's what my autobiography is. There's no big excitement stuff, except the time I worked out with Sensei Cecil Peoples. That was a great, great time in my life. So I have a chapter. I have one of my chapters on Sensei Cecil Peoples. So anyway, just a beautiful, beautiful man. What a very talented man. So anyway, yeah, I got a couple of chapters on Douglas Wong. I have a chapter on Douglas Wong. I have a chapter on Fariborz Ajak. I have a chapter on Lady Lalaine Reed and David Reed. And then I have a chapter on a few other people that made a huge impact on the museum over the years. So I have a bunch of chapters on different people. All positive stuff, though. All positive stuff. You know, I don't believe in having negativity. You know, there are some things that happened in my life, especially myself and my old instructor and stuff like that. And some things that you know, sad to say, you know, we don't keep in touch anymore, and you know, things happened in life, and that it's unavoidable, and I'm not going to go in detail on it. And I didn't see any reason why to include that in the book. You know, I didn't see, there's, you know, things that we went through, a lot of disappointments we went through, a lot of people have disappointed us along the way and made promises galore, never came through, and you know, really got our hopes up, and made us do things we didn't have to do. You know, one person had us do this research for this large facility, and they promised so many funds, and they never came through. And we invested so much money and time and effort and everything into that project, and it never came to pass. Never came to pass. And they're not even apologetic about it at all. You know, even to this day, they're not even apologetic at all what we went through, and to not go through. And, you know, I see no reason to include those things, you know, because I try to look at the positive of life, you know, I really do. And the book is about that, of looking where I came from and how the museum combined with myself came into being, and everything that went into it. And so that's kind of a look at it, but I don't need, you know, I know people put a lot of tell-all stuff in their book, that this happened and that happened with so-and-so. And I can name so many names. What do they say? You know where all the bodies are buried. Doing the martial arts for 60 years, you know where all the bodies are buried. You really do. And there's a lot of stuff I could say, but there's no need to. There's no need to. There really isn't. And I don't see any point in that. I think, people live their life whatever they want to live it. And, if they're happy, great. If they're happy, wonderful. And there's no need to burst their bubble or whatever. You know what I mean? There's just no need to do that. I always have that same philosophy with a museum. We don't talk bad about anybody here, except one person, as you know who that is. Don't mention him. But we always try to uplift everybody. We really do. All the time, we try to always uplift and talk about the positive of somebody. We do our best. Harry, thank you for watching. We do our best to always put the positive forward, no matter what it is. I've seen other people do their tell-all books and all that, but I think it's important that we just look at the good side and what that person did or whoever they did whatever. Look at the good side rather than the bad. You can say, oh, Michael's talking about what this and that, and there's no need for that. So that's not in there. If you're looking for the juicy stuff, and believe me, the juicy stuff is flowing like crazy. If you're looking for the juicy stuff, it ain't gonna be in there. It ain't gonna be in there. I'm just not that kind of person. Even to the day I die, I take their secrets with me. I take their secrets with me. So that's what I say. Oh, someone says if you're looking for MMA shots and boxing gloves now, MMA shots. I'm sorry, MMA shots. I have no idea what that is. MMA shots. We're very thrilled to death from Carol to give us from her son, a lot of MMA gloves. We have Tito Ortiz and many gloves. We're letting many Dan Severance and other Pioneer stuff we're going to be putting up later on. We're going to make the kickboxing and MMA and boxing wrestling area. We're going to be doing that later on. So we got a lot of great stuff from a lot of those people. We even have Manny Pacquiao's gloves. Now, it's not his real gloves. He signed the glove. I was there. I have a picture of him signing it. And the gloves came by, and then he signs it with his name, and it's still worth value. It's still worth value because they're not going to give the original ones they signed, and we do have that here. So I'm not sure because it isn't his original one. I really don't want to put it up. I really don't. I want to put the ones that people wore up, and so I may have that up for auction. Manny Pacquiao's gloves. I may have that one up for auction, and I think that'd be pretty nice when we auction that. That's a nice something to have. Autograph by Manny Pacquiao. So we'll see. Okay, I think that's it. The excerpts from the book, I think that's good enough. What I talked about. We're not going to have juicy stuff in there. It's going to be good stuff. It's going to be good stuff, and we're having there. And I hope you enjoy the read. I hope you enjoy it. So. Anyway, I'm not sure how thick to make it. It's probably I'm up to what 10 pages. No, I'm on page 60 now, but we'll see. So anyway, okay, that's it, everybody. That's it. I've taken too much of your time. Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for our great time together. You know who I'm talking about. Thank you very much. Always appreciate it very much. I want to say a shout out. Happy birthday to my niece, Nellie. Congratulations. There you go. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. So anyway, that's it, everybody. You take care. And someone has a question. Says, Seita, I know a grandson of a female wrestling pioneer. I might contact him if you need it. The female warrior section wrestling area. Oh, thank you very much. We would love, I'm going to close with this. We would love to have the outfit from the Sheik, from Freddie Blassie, from some of these well-known wrestlers, Hulk Hogan. Wouldn't that be so cool to have one of the capes or something that Hulk Hogan or the wrist headband that he actually wore? Wouldn't that would be kind of cool? Yeah, Macho Man, Randy Savage. Remember that? Oh my God! Some of these pioneers that they took hits. I don't care what people say. These guys took hits. These are wrestlers, guys. I don't care. People say no, that's entertainment. Entertainment or not, these guys are wrestlers. These guys are, in shape, and they work their heart out. I admire them galore. I really do. And to have a section on wrestling here, I think that'd be really nice. I think that'd be really nice to honor them that way. So anyway, my hat's off to them. I was happy to have met the Sheik when he was alive. So I was very cool on meeting him. And then, of course, Rocky Johnson when he was alive, and then Freddie Blassie, and then of course Gene LeBell when they were alive, to get to meet them back then. So very cool. Okay, that's it, everybody. You take care. Thank you for your time, and we'll talk to you later. Okay, you take care. Bye, everybody. Okay, ending Facebook. There we go. Ending YouTube.